Hello and welcome to Nadia's Meals in Minutes for those that are knackered and can't be asked. Now, I'm going to show you today, this is the ultimate wrap for my family, isn't it? No matter what I say, what I offer for lunch, they always say chicken wrap, don't you?
Yeah,
it's your favourite. So it's a bit like the one in Pret-a-Manger.
Which you're always complaining about.
Well, because there's not enough in them. There's just not enough in them. So I've pimped it up a bit. So it's a pimped-up Pret-a-Manger. There you go. Pimped-up Pret-a-Manger. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you always know when we're uploading, because we upload a hell of a lot and we do lives almost every day. Have a look around the channel. We do mental health films. We do gardening films, we do our reality show, movie reviews, TV reviews, we've got so much stuff going on. Right, so I'm just going to pimp it a little. I'm going to fry some pine nuts. You don't have to fry the pine nuts. In Pret-a-Manger, they don't fry the pine nuts. But for me, an unfried pine nut is only half the story. You don't have to add the nuts. You could add pistachio nuts if you prefer. But you love the pine nut bit, don't you, Mark? Are you going to eat this sandwich later? Shall I take it with me?
No, take it with you.
Okay, so a grated carrot. If I had fresh beetroot, I would grate fresh beetroot as well, because it's a good way of getting veg into your family. Sometimes I add some sweet corn, but not too much. Just a little, not like, don't make it mostly sweet corn, just a little. But we're getting some colour in here with the carrot. That's ready. Oh, now they cook really quickly, pine nuts, so be careful. They're just about to burn in a second, so I would take them out. Just seen the fairy cakes in there that I hid. I cooked 24 fairy cakes the other day, and they all were eaten, bar those two that I've saved, but I've only just seen them in the cupboard. They're stale now. The girls ate all of them. So I always take the pine nuts out just as they're starting to go golden, because they carry on cooking after you've taken them out. It would be good if I had some kitchen paper to put these on just to take the oil off, but I haven't, because I forgot to put it on my list. How many times do we forget kitchen paper and toilet paper when doing the shopping, guys and girls? So you see how they're carrying on cooking. You don't want to take them out once they're golden brown, because then they're going to be dark brown by the time you eat them. So we can turn that off. Okay, so we've got our carrot. We've got greens of some sort. Now I've got here spinach, rocket and watercress. That looked a bit limp. And you know, greens are just so good for you. So good for you. Try and have greens in every single meal you have. I've got avocado. So I'm just going to cut up my avocado. Again, substitute in whatever way you wish. But this is our favourite.
Itself much more healthy than a sandwich. The bread of the wrap itself.
Well, this is a whole wheat one with other bits, seeds and stuff in, so that's better, and it's less bread. So you're getting more filling. I mean, the Brits do tend to have more bread and less filling. The Americans, when I first went to America, I couldn't believe how full the I thought it was a joke. I went into a deli and the sandwich was like that. I thought,
they are huge,
oh my God, they're winding me up. So I usually do half to a quarter of avocado per person. Now I've got some chicken. I often buy those packs. You know, you get 3 for 10 quid chicken, and that kind of lasts the family for the week. But of course, the ultimate is to cook your own. Trouble is, we never have any left from our Sunday roast. That's the trouble. So now, some mayonnaise. You can use light if you prefer, or if you want, you could use some Greek yogurt. I wouldn't like it with Greek yogurt, but you could use Greek yogurt if you're watching your fat and calories. Pesto, absolute vital ingredient for my family. They won't have this wrap if we don't have the pesto, which is interesting.
And what is pesto?
Pesto is basil, pine nuts, olive oil, parmesan, all ground up together. Okay, stay there, Mark. I'm just going to get a couple of... If you've got an old basil plant, don't look over here. The washing up is piled up from yesterday. I'm just going to put in some basil leaves as well, because this is the ultimate chicken wrap. We're taking a little more care than we would do usually. Okay, now another important thing, if you want your wrap to be extra special, for God's sake, don't just wrap it from cold. It will be horrible. This is how I heat my wraps. Don't do this if you're a child on your own at home. This is how my Arabic auntie did it, just straight on the flame and just keeps turning it over. But the preferred way would probably be in the microwave. Okay, there we go, or in a pan. So now it's lovely and soft and pliable, and it will make all the difference to the enjoyment of this little snack. So a little bit of mayonnaise. You can have a lot more if you want, but I don't want to go crazy. I want this to be fairly healthy, but I want it to be tasty too. So I don't want it to be dry with no mayonnaise. Okay, so next I'm going to layer my carrot. And you can imagine if we had some beetroot as well, that would be nice, but we don't. I'm going to put my... Woohoo! Where are you going? Take us with you. Please, please, please. Won't you, please? Okay. So there's our chicken and avocado. How delicious is that? Compare that to a Pret chicken sandwich. No, thank you. Mind you, plenty of people love a Pret chicken sandwich. Mark does.
I do.
But I like the taste, but just enough stuff in it. So now I'm going to put my gorgeous, because I took the time, because I'm worth it, fried pine nuts. And I'm going to fold.
This is the bit where I always go wrong. Is there an
You have to be brave. So you fold it quickly. You can't muck about with it.
Right. And
then you turn it. And because we've got that nice little bit of mayo there. Oh my God, it's so good. It sticks nicely. So do you want me to show you again here? So you wrap, roll, take your fingers, tuck it under, and then roll again. It's a little flick. Okay, so let me show you the inside. Whoa, look at that. Look at that. And then to that, instead of potato chips, I love, and so do our kids, thank God, seaweed.
Sorry, I just have to show.
It's not for you, baby.
Oh, Gigi.
Add a few more of those.
You didn't add any salt, or did you?
Pesto is quite salty. Mayonnaise is fairly salty.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't usually add salt, but of course if you want to add more seasoning, you can.
Oh.
There you go. Delicious. Do they want to see me eat it? Or do we need a photo for the gram? What do we do?
Maybe we take the photo of the gram and we add on a little clip at the end.
Okay. So shall I eat it?
Yeah.
So I am eating it?
No, we're going to do a photo first.
So I'm not going to eat it?
No.
When am I going to eat it?
After we've taken the photo.
For the gram?
For the gram.
Meanwhile, I can eat the nuts.
Okay. Hang on a minute, you're just eating it from the bowl.
I couldn't wait.
Okay.
What have I got to do now?
Taste it.
Take a bite. You like to see us take a bite? Oh my God. Always delivers. We have this practically every day, don't we?
They are brilliant.
Bit of seaweed. I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. And my heart beats so that I can hardly speak. Oh, don't put that in.